Yo, what is going on? Y'all know what it is. It's Friday. It is 12 noon. So you tuned in to the Lunch Crunch Show with your girl Michael Melody and
DJ.
woo. That I don't know about that. Do they? They go out.
Somebody going wild.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? I ain't mad. Hey, yo, it's a nice sunny day out here in Arizona. It is 96 degrees, or it's supposed to be 96 degrees today. That is awesome.
I'm scared for summer.
Why are you scared for summer?
Bro, it's April, right? Yeah, we in April, right?
Yeah, we're definitely in April.
It's April.
Yeah.
And it's almost touching 100 degrees.
That's normal, though, out here.
That's normal, but you forgetting. I've been in the humidity.
Oh, yeah. You were down in Florida for a couple of years. So,
about 5-6 years.
5-6 years. So, it's a little, yeah. Yeah, this little.
What the oven felt like.
Yeah, but well, welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome back. It feels like 100 degrees in April. Okay. Hey, it could be worse. We could have snow. I'm almost certain it's probably going to snow in Detroit next week. That's all I'm saying. That's how it goes. Like, you know what I'm saying? In Georgia, they probably going to get a tropical storm coming through there.
Florida probably going to get a hurricane early or
something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it could be worse than 96 degrees. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So I'll take it. But still, like I think this is like the ideal weather right now because it's like it's hot in the day, but then at night it cooled down. Yeah. Like, you know, because when the summer comes, it's like it's hot and then it's hot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. In the day, it's like hot. And then at night, it's hot. but yeah, no. So I could take these days because like the low is like 59, 60. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? You still can put on your little jean jacket. You can still go out and be crude. You know what I'm saying? You can sit on the back patio with the little spots or whatever at night with your little jacket on, your little jacket. Absolutely not. I don't care how many misters they put on. We inside. It's like the exact opposite from like the Midwest and the South and all of that here. Like, you know, in the summertime, they be, we on the patios and all of that. Listen, you ride past a strip of bars out here. A strip of bars. I did not say a stripper bar. I did not. It sounded like it. But if you ride past a strip of bars out here that got patios in the summertime, they're going to be empty. Yeah. Ain't nobody sitting on them hot ass chairs. But ain't nobody sitting on them hot ass chairs. Yeah, right. They be having metal chairs out there. It's the dumbest thing ever. Yeah. They be having metal chairs outside. Like, bruh, you sit on that, right? You going to have a grater on your ass.
No.
Yeah. Like that's gonna be very interesting. I hope they can hear us. Can they hear us? Are we turned up? I just want to make sure. Yeah, but okay, yeah, we turned up.
All right.
But yeah, no, you will. You get up, you gonna have like polka dots and stuff because you know they be having the little holes and stuff down and just weird.
Like a little brand on the chair.
Right, because now you get ready to get up with Peterbilt on your ass.
Cooper's Hawk on your ass.
You know, hey, I do love a good Cooper's Hawk though. I'll take that Brandon Cooper's Hawk with the wine. It's amazing.
New trend out there.
Listen, right. We are, you know what? That would trend. I can see young folks out here because these young folks, anything trends now. So I can see them like, we branding ourselves with hot seats in Arizona. Yeah. You gonna see people walking around with Tupperware on them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's not. Don't do that, y'all. No. Please don't do that.
Once I started seeing people eating the Tide Pods, that's when I checked out.
That was weird.
Yeah. When you have to lock them up.
Yeah.
You couldn't buy it because I don't know if you still have to, but at one point I think you had to be 18 years old to buy Tide Pods because people were eating them.
I just want to know what about it made somebody look at it and be like, that looks appetizing. Let me try it.
It was just them being stupid.
Yeah.
It was just them being stupid.
Like, and don't get me wrong, like the cinnamon challenge, nothing about the cinnamon wanted me to take a whole spoonful of it and swallow it.
You ruined cinnamon for me.
You are one of those. I don't even like cinnamon things. That's crazy. I don't like Fireball. I don't like cinnamon candy. I'm going to tell you where that comes from. See, if y'all was born back in the 80s, if y'all was 80s babies, y'all would understand why cinnamon is not the best taste.
Why?
Because when you was at church and you asked your grandma for a piece of candy, and she came out with this candy in that red wrapper, and you ate it. That shit was hot.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, it put a bad taste of cinnamon in your mouth after that. Like, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing cinnamon after that. So, no, I don't like cinnamon things. But no, I was not trying. They had the one challenge where you pump on your chest 30 times and you press a hold
and you pass out. Yeah.
That was...
I don't understand why people thought that was... It's fun.
I don't know. The same way big backs think crop tops are cute.
See, I don't think that's along the same lines, though.
I think it is.
Because one, you kind of messing with your life. The other one, you just messing with
other people's eyesight.
Yeah.
And I'm a big back. And I just it's not cute.
But you sounds like you know better though. Other people don't.
Yeah, I don't. And I used to get mad because every store you went into, it was nothing but crop tops. Like, bruh, there are some big backs that don't. We're a little more conservative than that. Not saying I'm the most conservative person, but I would like a whole shirt.
I mean, confidence is key though.
No, first of all, let's talk about this confidence. I just want to throw this out there. If you are constantly pulling on your clothes, you're not confident. You faking it. Let's just be real with it. So if I see you in an outfit and I see fingerprints at the bottom of your shirt,
because you've been pulling on it,
because you keep pulling on it, or every time you stand up, and I know this because there are times where I do that. Every time you stand up, you have to pull your pants, or you making sure you're not confident. You're faking it. You know what I mean? So I'd rather be comfortable in my clothes. If I know I don't want to wear no Spanx, I'm gonna wear a looser top, or it is what it is because it's not hiding anything.
Okay.
Like, just because you tuck your stomach in your pants don't mean we don't see it. Like,
you right.
When I looked in the mirror, I saw that my legs and my stomach were meeting.
Stop it. Stop. Nah, bro.
You can't hide that, bro. If you sit down for long enough with your stomach tucked in your pants, like, you gonna wake up and your thighs is gonna be sweaty.
No.
It's meat on meat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not meat to me.
All right. I was.
You are definitely part of the Shady Bunch. I swear to God, this is a song that can come out of anything. But I'm just saying. So no, some of these different challenges and different things is very interesting to me. Yeah. The drug usage out here is pretty high too. It's crazy.
Bruh.
Hey, just say no. What happened to those commercials? Remember the commercials, the McGruff and the just say no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is your brain.
Yep. You have the dare
your brain on drugs.
Yep.
And they smashed the egg.
We let him down though.
Yeah.
We let him.
I did. Yeah, you don't remember.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
a lot of people let him down though.
Fentanyl age group. Well, hey, let's try it. No, let's not.
I was not in the fentanyl age.
Are you a little older than that?
I am.
A little older than that.
I feel like, I might be a little too young because I feel like fentanyl just started like coming out like maybe like a couple years ago.
No, it's a big thing.
It's always been a big thing.
No, it ain't always. But I think it was it's a pharmaceutical drug.
Yeah.
And then somehow it hit the streets. Hey, just say no, kids.
Say no.
Just say no to all drugs, weed included. Weed is a drug.
It is.
It is.
So is Advil and Tylenol. NyQuil.
First of all, what you're not gonna do is make weed okay. That's like the way you split weed is a drug, but it's just like NyQuil and stuff. Like it just helps you sleep. Like what we not gonna do is make weed okay. No, weed is a gateway drug. Okay,
a lot of stuff is gateway drugs.
It can be, but let's call it what it is. The only reason it was made legal is because it was so much money being made and they couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
So they decided, well, shit, let's monetize it.
I mean, they was making money off of crack, but they didn't legalize that.
I mean, they thought about it.
Actually, I heard
they got some shit called goody powder. Have you ever had a goody powder?
No.
Listen, some people call it BC powder, some people call it goody powder, but I'm almost certain it's crack.
I was gonna say if something got too many names, it got to be a drug.
Listen, it's basically like all the drugs, I guess, that didn't make it crushed into a powder. And when I tell you this can knock anything out in like 30 seconds with a little Coke back, like you got to pour this powder in your might come in a little paper, like a little joint wrap paper.
sounds like a drug.
And you pour this powder in your mouth and follow it with Coca-Cola and whatever, like hangovers, any of that, gone in like 30 seconds.
You know what? I think I've actually heard of that thing.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
They call them Goody powders in Detroit and BC powders down south. I don't know what they call them here. I haven't really seen them here. But I'm pretty certain it's a little crack.
Now that you told me what it did, I think I've seen some people in the military.
Yeah, all in all, y'all, we said all of that to say, just say no to all drugs.
And if you're pulling on your clothes,
and if you're pulling on your clothes, you're not confident.
Yeah, and just put some clothes on, just sweats and hoodies.
That's you know what I'm saying? Wear a crop top with a girdle. Yeah. It's all
okay. A girdle.
Well, hey, I got this bad ass bikini with a matching girdle.
Just can't wait to bust it out.
Huh? What? With my matching girdle? Yes. Listen, y'all just don't know. They got waist trainers to match bathing suits.
You're gonna be the topic of at the pool that day,
bro. When I tell you, I'm gonna go viral on other people's social media.
She wearing a girdle?
Absolutely, and I'm gonna make sure it's the one that got all the snaps and shit too. Absolutely. What?
You better not splash me. Don't get my girdle wet.
Don't get it wet. You know it's gonna loosen up.
It's gonna shrink when it dries.
It's gonna roll up. Listen, that's the worst part of a girdle. That shit do roll up. You mess around and sit down, that goddamn thing roll up. You be trying to breathe and then messed around and rolled up and caught a look. That's how you be. That's how you be trying to breathe. I don't know how we got this right.
I don't know, but that sounded like a pug.
Listen, but that's what it do to you. That's what. Listen, you know how many times Nike spandex shorts have turned into Spanx at this point because girdles is just disrespectful.
Nah, that's crazy.
I'm so serious. If you ever pick up a pair of Nike spandex shorts in your household and they got a little coochie stain in it, them was draws. They was draws that day.
He said, "Oh, so you was just wearing this as draws?"
Absolutely. Listen, there's more women that do that than you think. I promise you.
No, that's wild right there.
Listen,
I mean, ain't no difference in no like briefs or anything.
I was in the store one day and the girl was like, "Oh, whoop de whoop." She was like, "Girl, I don't even wear Spanx. I wear these." And she showed her Nike shorts, and there was 3 other women in there that both did the same. It was like, "Hey, me too."
No,
I was one of the 3, but I'm just saying, it is what it is.
Slide that in there.
Just slide that in there because I got on a pair of Nike shorts today. Hey, what we doing? I'm just saying, Nike, if you need to go ahead and find somebody to sponsor your new Spanx that you didn't know you made, holla at your girl. Under dresses and everything. What beautiful nightgown. Or beautiful,
not a beautiful
not
nightgown.
A nightgown, but a beautiful after 7 gown with Nike Spanx under.
That's gonna be the slogan.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
I can't.
Anywho, hey, let's get to our let's talk about it. I don't know. What was that? Just like
I don't know.
That was just like a pre-rant.
Yeah.
For a second.
I
don't even know why.
I don't even know where it came from.
I don't either. But while we're just random ranting, so I was talking, as some of y'all know, DJ has a company. It's called 313 Wraps. He wraps cars. Okay.
Yes.
So if you want to get your car wrapped, holla at him. He's on social media at 313 Wraps. I think it is
313_wraps.
That part. So I actually passed a car on the highway and I knew exactly who it was. It was the pink glitter Charger.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, there she is. So I've been wanting to get my truck wrapped like matte black with the pink. But the reason, the exact reason that I have not done it or failed to go ahead and jump on it is for the same reason I knew exactly who that was when I saw that car. You know what I'm saying?
Identifiable.
As soon as I saw that car, I was like, oh, yep, that's why I haven't gotten my truck wrapped. Right there. Because there is no, like, everybody gonna know it's you.
Yeah, that's how I feel in my truck. Like everybody knows.
You pulled up on the side of us on the way here.
Did I?
Yeah, like when you were behind me and then you got over.
I didn't even know that.
Apparently, I was driving too slow.
I had to go to the gas station.
No, yes, thought I was driving too slow. It's okay. I do the speed limit.
Hey, good thing I ain't rolled the window down with some road rage.
Listen.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even know that was you.
That's all right. Yeah, you just saw that road rage sovereign on my left. That's all I'm saying.
Total that truck. That's all I'm asking.
Not to take it all the way out. No. But yeah, no. You as soon as you see, yep, there's so and so.
Yeah.
So that's my fear. You know, you can't creep in that. Like, how you gonna have a side piece with a truck that everybody know?
You can't talk to nobody crazy either with an identifiable.
That That ain't even DPS. That's the worst part, y'all. That is definitely Arizona Public Schools right there coming out.
She ain't lying though.
Ain't lying.
She ain't lying.
Ain't lying. I ain't gonna tell y'all DJ in here right now with Adidas and Nike on.
They can't even see me. You ain't even have to do that.
Together. Let me tell you. So as y'all know, it's so many people that be listening, and we don't have the app set up to where you can talk to us directly. So people be texting, me during the show and everything. And the funniest text just came through. Somebody said, "Please tell that nigga to stop popping on that gum." Like he popping on.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? Halfway through me chewing the gum, I was like, boy, I hope they can't hear me smacking on this.
Hey, and they can. Somebody said, boy, this nigga is on here chewing as hard as he can. Hey, man, spit the gum out, bro. You out here smacking.
Hey, fuck you, bro. Hey, mind your business, man.
Hey, mind your business. No.
You ain't gonna see me clench my jaw now. Damn time while we on this again.
Hey, but you took that gum out, didn't you?
It's under my tongue.
I was about to say, did you really swallow it, bro? Are we at that?
It's under my tongue.
Not it's under my tongue. No, take it out, because you're gonna end up chewing on it. I swear to God, if you chew another, because I heard it, but I didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't realize.
I can't hear it.
I didn't realize I was chewing. I didn't realize.
I was chewing as hard as you could.
You didn't have to call me out like that, though.
Hey, and she said what she said. Hey, shout out to my girl Chevy. Shout out to my girl Chevy. Hey, she gonna get you all the way together. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, that's all I'm asking.
Chevy don't miss a beat. At all. I was sounding like Mr. Ed Grayson. Just wait a minute.
Next topic.
Moving on. Moving on. All right, so let's get into our Let's Talk About It today. So our Let's Talk About It is they had a ranking. They had a comedy ranking of comedic actors. And can you take, and this is white and black, can you take a wild guess who number one was?
Between white and black actors?
But we talking about comedic actors.
Oh, comedic.
Take a wild guess. Who was number one? Do you know?
I'm trying to think about any comedians that I've been seeing in movies lately.
Come on, you got to be quicker.
The only thing I can think of is Kevin Hart.
So, no, number one was Will Ferrell.
Really?
Over, I think number two was Eddie Murphy. Now, I get Eddie Murphy.
I haven't even really been seeing him in movies like that recently.
Ooh, Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. And,
not recently, but...
just like all around.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
around. Like recently.
But I feel like a lot of these rankings and stuff like that... I'm sorry. Somebody went back to the Cubs.
Nah, because that's not what we about to do.
He got a nervous habit. He got a nervous situation. That's why he chewing so hard. All right. We're gonna get past the gun thing.
I ain't even chewing it no more.
Hey, listen, that was funny though. But so I understand. Like now, these rankings now, I don't put a lot of stock in these rankings now, because these rankings are coming from people that have not seen classics. You know what I'm saying? People that when Coming to America 2 came out, they were like, oh, it's a 1?
Right.
So like, to me, you don't count, because don't get me wrong, Will Ferrell is great. The person that I think all around, and this is dead or alive for me, as far as comedic geniuses that are actors, was Robin Williams. That was my personal favorite comedic actor.
I mean, I was really young when he was like making like a lot of like the big movies, but I definitely remember him in like a lot of the movies. Not old enough to really like, digest like, his comedy and stuff like that in movies, right. But I do remember him being a part of like a lot of big movies, child movies and stuff like that. Like, so.
Yeah. Another one who, he rubbed a lot of people wrong when he kissed Alicia Stone, I think it's her name, whatever her name was, Alicia Silverstone, on the lips at an award show, and she was like a teenager or something. But Jim Carrey, was another one that had a lot of comedic movies. He was hilarious. I used to love Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. You don't remember that, but I used to love. Why were you shaking your head?
I was
like,
hoping
yes.
you wasn't gonna say that.
Yes,
I was about to bring it up. Like I was just gonna shake my head, but I don't remember it.
No, listen. I used to watch. So Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, The Mask. I think it was like 3 of Ace Ventura: Pet Detectives, but stuff like that were like. Oh man, like I used to watch those every day.
He's always been like that too. Like he didn't just start acting like that when he started. Like apparently he's always been that like kind of like weird. I would probably put Jim Carrey over Will Ferrell.
I can't even think. I personally don't care for Will Ferrell's comedy.
Mm-hmm. He's good with certain people. Like you have to have somebody to compliment his like comedy. Like him by himself, it's kind of like laughs here and there.
It come off forced and goofy. You'd be like, okay.
Yeah, he definitely has to.
Because wasn't that the one to play Weatherman?
Yeah, it was Anchorman, right?
Same thing. Anchor.
Was that Will Ferrell? I believe that was Will Ferrell.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, no, I thought that was very interesting.
Let me find out they're talking about that gum again.
They not talking about the gum no more. They left the gum alone. Just don't start chewing. Look, you're about to start moving.
It's still under my tongue.
Are you really holding that under your tongue? That's disgusting.
I just cracked it open. I don't want to get rid of it.
Now it still got flavor.
Why you think I was smacking on it so hard?
I'm gonna tell you what's funny. That is real adulting right there. You're like, I'm not about to waste my money.
No,
like I just put this one in my mouth.
Smacking?
Right?
Hey, you just mad because you ain't got you a pack, sweetheart.
not you mad for real.
Just a little bit.
Just a smidgen. He like, I ain't about to waste my money. I'm gonna say this because this look, we only got like 45 more minutes.
Hey, right?
Look, this gonna go be good. That gonna go get like soggy. You know, you had if you ever fell asleep with gum in your mouth and you wake up and it be like falling apart.
Yeah, like falling. You ever seen gum fall off the bone? That's how it is.
No,
yeah, that's how it is.
I've never. Have you ever seen gum fall off the bone? Is that what it is?
Gum falling off the bone. First of all,
the visual is horrible. Hey, you ever seen gum falling off a bone? Wait a minute. No,
the taste is horrible.
I bet it is. It is a little bit because I've fallen asleep plenty of times with it. I'm shocked. I never lost my hair because I used to fall asleep all the time, or I used to put it. No, I tell you, I used to do. It's probably the nastiest shit ever, but I used to stick it on my bedpost.
Oh no!
And I would say it would be like 6-7 pieces of gum on the bed.
Nah, that's like you gonna come back for it later. Like, was it a collection, a souvenir?
I swear to God, like it would just be like 6.
Like I remember eating this piece of gum. It was a great night that night.
I remember why I took it out my mouth. Yeah, I probably shouldn't eat that no more. Okay, moving on. That turned left real fast. Anywho, so another thing in comedy. Let's talk about it. Gerard Carmichael.
Oh,
that was it was cringeworthy. It was definitely cringe, and that's not even a word that I use. But the joke, he said he was making a joke for him. So what happened was he made the joke, and TMZ picked it up.
Okay,
and when TMZ picked it up, they then. Charlamagne the God, I know what's the show, The Breakfast Club, asked them about it. Like, hey, why did you make a joke saying that dating your boyfriend is like a slave master and a slave? And it was like, now what they didn't do was air the whole joke, but even after listening to the whole joke, it was like horrible.
So what was like because when I saw it, it was just like that, like pretty much what you just explained. Like there wasn't like a
right. It was like, what was the point? So he got upset because people were attacking his boyfriend, the white boyfriend. So the boyfriend was Caucasian Asian. He's African Americans. So they were attacking the boyfriend, saying that, y'all doing race play, and so it really went left. It was like a joke told, and it went left. Not so what? First of all, see, this is why I date within my melanin circle. Okay,
no, the reason why I said so what is just like, why y'all shaming? Like,
because race play is that.
Don't get me right, it's weird. It's questionable, but what you heard about what that man doing?
But really? But he said it out loud. That's why.
He did.
He said it out loud. Like if you gonna be doing that,
you say it out loud, you
if you gonna be doing that
you.
at your house,
Right.
do that at your house.
Right.
But when you say it in a public setting, especially knowing how internet and all of that is now, you are inviting people into your bedroom.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm just saying. Yeah. If you was the 80s babies, you would have understood that our mamas trained us back in the day to not tell people what was going on in your house. Mama, what was the saying? Because my mama in the studio with us. What was it? What happens in this house stays in this house. Now, granted, there are some situations, by no means for the young folks listening, if it's a situation that's happening in your house that is detrimental to you, that is abuse of any kind, please tell somebody outside your house. You might not want to tell the people in your house if that's who are the people that's doing it to you. Tell somebody outside your house. But that was not what it was meant for, although parents back then didn't explain stuff to kids because kids stayed in kids' places and adults stayed in adult places, which that should have been explained. But yeah, no, what happens in your house, stay in your house. So if you and your man is out there playing blackface and whiteface,
keep that between y'all.
Keep that in your house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, that's where everybody.
I wouldn't go out telling people that either.
You know what I'm saying? But see, here's the problem. Everybody want to be so quick to be like, "Oh, we're breaking generational curses." Some of them goddamn curses was simple things like that. What happens in this house, stay in this house. So keep your business to yourself. But when you told a room full of people. Now it became Michael Melody and DJ business to talk about your ass on Hot 103.7. Point blank.
I mean, but he probably didn't think anything of it because a lot of people be saying like, you know, just jokes or they talk about stuff on stage, and some people think it's funny. Like I heard a couple people like laugh in the crowd, but it wasn't like a full crowd of laughter. But
I got a question.
What?
You think all those people was Caucasians?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I know a black person.
Because I know every black person in there looked at that. Look, listen, and not even to use the N word, but every black person looked at that N word and it was like, bruh. Look at this fool. You know what I'm saying? Look, even though we on radio, y'all know the face I just made.
like that really?
Like really?
Like
is that
really,
that's what you're doing? So you think that's cool? Like is that okay?
Because if they're not gonna shame you, we got to. Somebody got to.
Somebody. But you know what? If that's what y'all do in y'all bedroom, hey, more power to it. You know, everybody like a little spanking here and there. Just, I don't want to be chained to a tree.
I'll say he probably taking more. He probably getting whipped.
We don't need to know what's in that man's lifestyle. Wait a minute, that's when the joke went too far.
Did it go too far?
It did.
I think it went too far when he was on stage.
It was right at that moment, with us. It was that part. You know, but it's funny seeing somebody else do that and not me being the one that do it. Because I'm usually the one that just go, that's when it go from to
Sometimes you gotta tip that scale just to see how far you tip
the scale enough standing on it. We don't need to tip it and just anyway, moving on. So it was a story that I saw and I had to bring it up on TikTok. I didn't see it. I'm lying. Latrice Soul saw it, and shout out to her for being my assistant in absolutely everything and having all of she takes the producer role. She has all of our info. She do all the research and everything. Shout out to you, girl. Woo woo. But she saw and she sent it to me. She said, I want you to look at this. And I said, okay. There was a lady that was arrested for selling or having crystal meth on her. Her name, and listen, y'all, this is my strong beliefs that sometimes your kids live up to the names that you give them. And watch what you name your kids because you don't know what they gonna grow up to be. Facts. So, but her name was Crystal Methvin.
Yeah,
Methvin.
Yeah,
Crystal Methvin.
Do you think she changed her name? Do you think that was really her name, or do you think she changed it?
I think she lived up to what her parents thought she would be.
Her parents was probably on meth.
I'm almost certain they were cooking meth at some point.
They knew what they was doing when they made that name. And I know the doctors was looking like, you want to name her what?
Listen, at some point, somebody got to step in.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like there are some names. I remember coaching some kids, and their names was Cache Monet and Casimir Sweater, which was spelled like cash money and cashmere sweater. And no joke. And, you know, shout out to y'all if y'all happen to be listening to this, or if it come across, allegedly, this was their name. Let's go ahead.
Not allegedly. You going to say that after the fact?
Right, allegedly, this was, you know, how their names are spelled. And allegedly, this happened. But at some point, I feel like, where are the nurses that just love and care for these parents so much that to be like, hey, are you sure? Like, I feel like just one simple question, like, are you sure this is what you want to do to this child?
Probably getting suspended and fired because they probably can't do that.
You think?
I don't know, because, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some nurses that have had that. What do you want to name them? Oh, crystal methadone. And they're just like, I'm not letting you name your baby that. But I want to know. I'm not. I'll be back in 20 minutes. You better have a different name. And guess
like,
what?
I feel like that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, but that same nurse didn't come back, and they came back with the birth certificate of crystal methadone.
Crystal methadone.
Yeah.
Like, so I got a question now, like, as a parent, say, you know, you're not a drug addict or, you know, whatever, and your child goes to jail for what you named them. Are you mad? Like, are you upset? Like, how dare you go? Like, are you just like, are you cheering? Are you like, hey, you did that? Like, I need to know.
If you named your kid in the way that a crime is, or like if you give your kid a name that's a crime, then you can't be mad if they commit that crime. Like, it's just like, it's like, bro, like, why would you name him that? That's my name, so I think that's what I need to be doing.
Yeah, that's tough. That's like, tough.
You're not about to name your son burglary and get upset when he robs somebody.
You know, hey, you never know.
That might be a fire name though.
Burglary? Don't have no more kids. Moving on. Wait a minute.
I never named nobody that.
Like, I just feel like it's so many times that kids get stereotyped or put in a certain box just based off their names. Like, they even have stuff going around on social media where we're like, hey, if her name ends in A, you gonna have problems, or she named after a car, then it's gonna be issues. And do you think that's accurate? Do you think people put stock in names these days?
They do. But like, if names that end in, or they won't even say a letter, they'll just be like, if it ends in a, like, you know how many, like, it's like 90, maybe 85% of female names end in a.
No, I think what's taking me out now is so many people. This is not a personal attack. So many people want to name their kids something with a Z or an X nowadays. Like, a little bit. Like, it's all about, I don't know. It's
because, like, people, you done ran through all the alphabets, man. You trying to find a name that everybody ain't got.
Is that what you trying to do?
Literally,
like,
I thought my son had a unique name until I was at work and some lady called her son, and I was just like had the same name, and I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, it's really very few people. We are clearly boring my mama because she in here falling asleep, bro. No. Mom, if you start snoring, I swear.
Let's get your microphone.
Right. I feel some kind of way. Maybe we need to liven this up. Let's go ahead and go into her. Look, wait a minute. That's disrespectful. Now she's sitting over here dozing off on us. It's cool though. But all right. So moving on, because apparently she didn't like that conversation, although she chose to name me what she named me. I'm just saying. Anyhow,
want to speak on that? No.
But all right, let's talk about love lives a little bit. Just one quick second. You know, the conjoined twins.
Yes.
The other twin just married a guy.
Okay.
So
is the guy a conjoined too?
No. So one twin is already married.
Okay.
And the other twin just got married. They're conjoined. They have two heads.
Right.
2 personalities, 2 minds. The one on the left side control the left side of the body. One on the right side control the right side of the body, but they share all the same organs.
All right, this is about to take a wild spin real quick. All right, buckle up because I've had some thoughts about this years, and I need some answers. So, fuck it, I ain't dipping my toe in. When they fucking like I'm not about to dip my toe in. Let's just jump in the pool. Like, do you think it's weird like that one head is attached? Because like, you know what I mean?
I said the same thing.
Like, if she get mad, like, you had sex with my husband, like, that was you. I didn't feel nothing. You felt everything. Like, you know what I mean?
First of all, I never actually thought that part.
I ain't gonna lie.
But that's funny. That could be an argument.
Like a conjoined
why you keep
twin.
Sleeping with my man. Like, what's going? Like,
yeah,
a whole
gaslighting your other head, bro.
Yeah, or like, do one put a cover over their head?
Fact, because like, what if you don't?
Do they
like,
all sleep in the same bed? Like,
I mean, they can't.
Do
separate.
One guy sleep on the left side? Do the other guy sleep on the right side? Like, are y'all sleeping on the side where y'all twins' head is?
How is it when they turn over and they want to sleep on their stomach? Like, can they suffocate the other one on accident?
I don't think they probably don't. It wouldn't even be suffocating because they share everything else except their heads.
How do you think they fight? When they argue, you think they be throwing punches at each other?
First of all.
No, bro, because I ain't gonna cap. I got a lot of questions.
Could you? So one swiping with the right hand, the other one throwing left. Like, I got a question. What if the one on the left side is right-handed, though?
Hey, that's kind of... That's kind of what I ain't gonna lie. I'm petty. If I had a conjoined twin, you make me mad. I'm gonna bump you into a wall every chance I get.
We out here headbutting.
Hey, like
we out here headbutting.
Nah, not the thing.
Listen, do you think the other one ever spit on the other one?
Oh, for sure.
No, okay,
for sure. Oh, I know it get disrespectful.
I don't think they can sleep on their sides because the way their heads are, their heads would be smashed together.
That's why I'm like, it's back.
So I think it's stomach. Like back. No, I don't think it's stomach either. Because how you turn your head to not suffocate? You just face first on the pillow.
So now you just trusting that other person not to kill you.
Basically.
Okay.
Basically is what
that's
happens.
A lot of trust.
That is. And then I got a question. So when the one who married the right side, what finger did he put the ring on?
Oh,
because the one that's on the left
cause problems too.
Is all I'm saying.
You put it on her.
Do they have 2 rings on the same?
Ooh.
Why did we go down this rabbit hole?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, more power to them. I wouldn't marry a conjoined twin because I feel like.
So, and they both found a husband.
Hey, out here finding love.
Is all I'm saying.
Can't even get a text back.
Listen. I'm out here just getting $25 for heads. Look, I'm out here just getting $25 for lunch,
bruh.
It's all I'm saying.
Bruh, marrying a conjoined twin.
That's something. Do they have a sex schedule?
That's what I'm like. Like, how do they?
Like, when they go out on dates, is it technically double dating at this point?
He probably. Do you think he just married both of them, or are they both separate?
No,
like they got separate relationships.
Separate men.
Oh, see now
one is tall, one is shorter, and
see now the girls lived with this.
This the crazy part.
Got to deal with that.
What if one has a bigger penis than the other? Like, so is the other one just hot dog in the hallway type of deal, or?
Yo, that's actually kind of bold because even though he fucking your wife, but he not because he trying to fuck his wife. But if you bigger than him, now when you go in and try to fuck your wife, it's like, what if she don't like you because she done had somebody gotta die. Somebody.
I think this just got worse and worse.
I'm like, somebody gonna have to catch the ones, bro.
Like, it's no way. Like, yeah. Like, are they yeah, that's just
job interviews, working. What if they work 2 separate? Like, because if you gotta pay two people.
They can't work. Oh, they do have.
They gotta pay 2 people.
I wonder because technically I didn't hire your sister.
Facts.
It's all I'm saying.
I don't even like your sister, so you can go.
Right. Well, she can't go.
I mean, she can. She fired.
But I'm trying to figure out. Like, I wonder what do they do? Maybe they don't. I don't think they. Well, they do
they get
work.
Disability.
They got to.
Yeah.
Because one of them got to be considered disabled, right? So at least one
arrested. Do it go on both their records?
I believe so.
That's fucked.
No, I don't think it does.
I hope not.
But if one of them go to jail, they both go to jail.
What about their fingerprints? Because they got to fingerprint both hands.
They do.
And then if like the other one commit a crime, how they know which one actually did? Bro, if your conjoined twin go to prison, you're doing time.
You're doing time and you innocent.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yo.
That's rude. I'm mad you really went down that rabbit hole.
I like, told you I had questions.
You do.
I had questions.
But that
I think I need a therapist now.
You might. You might, because I feel like now we need to answer some of those questions. Like, I need to know. Like, I would like to, hey, if you girls are listening to this, we're friends, not foes.
You're right. Like these are like honest questions.
Feel free to come and have a conversation with us because I want to know.
Yeah, I want to
know. We got like I want to know, is there extenuating circumstances for if one do a crime and the other one, like if one is on house arrest, can the other leg go outside? Like
you locked down with that person.
Yeah,
that's like, bro, you always get me in trouble.
So if they get pulled over, who get the ticket,
bruh? I ain't gonna cap. I wouldn't even want to go through it. I just like, bro, just
what if one of them don't like a food, but the other one do?
Oh, what if one lacked? No, they share the same body.
They do share the same body.
What if one
but that's why I said I went for taste. So like, if somebody is like, "Oh, I don't like Jell-O," but you still eat it because the other sister likes it.
This is getting.
It is. It's a rabbit hole.
What you think?
She not classy. My mom is like, look, she woke though.
Hey,
she woke up for this one.
I saw a couple chuckles in there.
Right. She definitely woke up for this one. We might be a little off though.
Just a little on the spectrum.
Just a smidget.
Just a smidget. Listen, you might be further than me.
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely further than me.
Might be half the body, maybe a little bit more. Hell, I might have just jumped over there one day. I don't know.
Matter of fact, that's interesting though. That's so interesting.
It is. And I wonder if they
have a baby, whose is it?
Think the baby bump gonna be on one side of the body, like
it's just one stomach. Like how do you, like, as the husband of one of them, like if the baby come out looking like one of the husband, is the other husband gonna be mad? I'm just saying.
I wouldn't even want to put myself in that situation. You gotta really love somebody to be with them in another head that's attached to them.
They're conjoined twins. We can't say another head because they're two separate people living in the same body.
You're right. To be with a conjoined twin.
Do you think you would be able to do that?
I don't think I would.
It could have been worse. It could have been a boy and a girl.
They have conjoined twins like that?
I don't know. I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
I was about to say, now that
would have been interesting. Boy, like, because if they were dating, would that make one of them gay?
That's why I was like, you better get that thing away from me.
Wait, what? Not you just had a moment as if you were living in a conjoined twin.
I'd be terrified.
Yeah,
terrified. Don't let your sister be a hoe either.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh yeah.
That's
terrified.
That's rude.
Yeah. She ain't even at some point she ain't even tell you where y'all going no more.
That's
scared.
Yeah, we're good. So we actually do have a topic, and that was not it.
It wasn't, but it was. It
was not it, but that was interesting.
That called for a couple chews on this gum.
No, stop smacking it. And I realized you started chewing again. Stop smacking on the gum. Look, you about to be like a teacher. Put it in my hand. Spit it out. No. So our topic for the day, because we have gone way past the time where we normally do it. Oh, yeah. So before we get to the topic of the day, I want to shout out to some sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Like Chi-Town Barbershop, which has 2 locations, one being in Casa Grande on Cottonwood Lane and one being in Maricopa off of John Wayne Parkway. So if you want to get faded, slated, braided, whatever you want, everything can happen in Chi-Town Barbershop. Shout out to Chocolate Baby. Let me tell you, if you ashy, if you rough, if your skin just like dinosaur skin, she'll get you smooth and silky, okay? Silky and smooth. She'll have you buffed out real nice to go on and hang out somewhere in the Phoenix or I think she does. She ships, so wherever you want.
She got her own like lotions and
stuff. It's shea butter creams, beard oils. We know, you ain't got a beard. You touch the face, it ain't. But you can put a little dab on your mustache.
It's getting
that
there.
Bottle will last you a long time.
It's
all I'm saying.
There.
But yeah, she got beard oil. She got chapstick, She got hand sanitizer. She got everything. Dope as hell. Red's Kitchen. Okay, the stuffed turkey legs is back in business. They will be at the Women's Expo that is going down this weekend. And another thing, if you don't know about the Women's Expo, it is a huge event that happens at the convention center, and it's going to be a lot of networking, a lot of women-owned businesses, a lot of networking. Get down there if you can't, or if you can, not if you can't. If you can't get down there, I guess you ain't gonna be there. But if you can get down there, I know it starts at 11 o'clock in the morning. Ooh. But it goes until like 5 or 6 o'clock. But it's a lot of networking opportunities for women, a lot of women, and businesses, what am I trying to say? Women own businesses. Jesus,
I was
Christ.
trying to figure out if you was having a stroke or something.
First of all, wait a minute. It's fucked up when you say shit like that to somebody that's older, because it's like a real possibility. You're like, wait, am I? Is my left face even?
Hey, I was just sitting there just waiting.
Look, you start raising your hands. Let me tell you, it hit different when you older. And somebody be like, hey, you good? You having a stroke? You're like, wait a minute, am I? ABC, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Like, you be
don't
like,
stutter on one word, because really gonna get
both of my arms go up. You be doing random shit to make sure you really ain't having a stroke. It's fucked up. Listen, getting older sucks. But yeah, so shout out to them. And like I said, the stuffed turkey legs will be at the Women's Expo tomorrow. Also Sunday, because I believe it's Saturday and Sunday. Shouts out to All About Food that's located inside the Legion. She got some of the best fried catfish and shrimp and the flamingo cakes, the fried cakes with the liquor. It's on point. All right, so we definitely appreciate y'all. Keep up the good sponsorships for the show. Thanks. But now getting into the topic. So the topic is: do you think it's wrong to correct your significant other or friend or partner in life, however you want to look at it, don't want to exclude anybody, when they're wrong in public, or do you prefer they rock with you and wait till y'all in a private setting to let you know?
I feel like it depends on the situation.
Right?
It depends on the situation. Like, give me a situation.
So I can't, because in my mind, there is no reason to front your partner out in public.
Well, so there's a way you can, but it's all about how you do it.
Okay, let's listen.
I'm trying to think of
25 years old, y'all. Go
26,
ahead.
Get
Same
it right.
Thing. Under 30. Go ahead.
All right. Now I feel like I'm about to get judged, but I don't care.
No, say it. Say your piece.
I do feel like you can correct your partner in public. You don't have to dog them out if they're wrong, but you can definitely, vocalize it in a way where it's like still kind of private in public. Like for example, I can't even think of an example. Yeah, well, you said like a business meeting.
So in a business meeting, if you guys are, I'm assuming if you like talking and trying to come up with a business plan or something, and they say something and you're like, maybe not, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that.
But if you're talking like something
more social settings, or they do something you don't like, or I guess the simplest is, hey babe, let's go. I'm ready to go. Let's roll out. Mm-hmm. And well, I'm not ready to go. Yeah, we'll do a duel. Well, I said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of those,
like something like that. You don't want to. I wouldn't correct it right then and there.
Right.
But after the fact, I would probably say something like, "Hey, like, when I say, not like saying like we have to leave, but like if I tell you like it's time for us to leave, I don't need you, create, because now everybody's looking at us like we not."
Y'all not a unit.
Right.
So
now we just look like a bunch of clowns. Like, so like, I mean, I guess in public, it would be kind of, you wouldn't want to do that, because if another dude, like, for example, like if another dude see me and my girl arguing in public, it looked like in a way, to me, it looked like we ain't stable.
Right.
So he can kind of mosey on. That's how I think he can kind of mosey on in, because it's just like, bro, they can't even
They can even look
they
simple conversation.
Facts, they always arguing. So yeah, they ain't gonna work. Let me go ahead and see if I can Captain Save a Hoe or something like that.
Not Captain Save a Hoe.
Oh my goodness, you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Now, what about a friendship? So if you got a best friend or something and y'all loud and they say something or something happens, like you have somebody like me who I have no filter. So if you I'll be like, oh man, don't blah, 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 blah. Or it sound like I'm fronting you off or whatever. Or you go check me right then or you go wait till we in private?
I'd probably check you right then and there.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a friend in a relationship, it's two different things. Like a friend, you can check because I just feel like in a relationship, you have to go back home with that person. Right. So you don't want to embarrass that person in public. And then you go back home and now it's like, now people looking at me like blah, blah, blah. Right. Like, you got to hear that, but your friend. And I just feel like as a friend, there's different expectations than like in a relationship. Like, I feel like friends are more sometimes understanding in a way, depending on who your friends are. Like I have a friend, like he'll tell me like, he's like, bro, you effing up. Like you need to chill out. And I'm pretty sure he'd say it in front of people too. I won't take any like heart to it. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I was tripping. As for if he did that to like his girl, or if I did that to my girl, like it might cause problems. Like she might be a little upset because now people looking at her like you just letting him talk to you. You know how girls be sometimes. You just gonna let him talk to you like that. Like now it's just causing problems. But as a friend, yeah, I'll check you in public. I don't care. Like friendships can end any day. But I'm like, if I'm with a partner, bro, I'm not about to mess that up because I want it to blow up. Does that make sense? Like,
it make a lot of sense. So with me, where you show your ass as a friend is where I'm gonna hand it to you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of people that be like, oh, you try, like I had a friend tell me, oh, you try to make jokes about me when we around people and it kind of hurt my feelings and stuff like that. And it's like, what's now, if I know that you're a person that's a little bit sensitive to situations like that, like I give you the same energy you give me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if we out and about and you have crack jokes as simple as, oh, you Amazon, whatever. It could be simple jokes that you may think is simple, but you don't know what a person grew up with. That may trigger me. You know what I'm saying? That's something I may have dealt with my whole life. So you don't know what triggers me, but I don't show it a certain way. So you think it doesn't bother me. So then when I turn around and hit you with a 1-2 jab, like I know I can from time to time. Now, see, you try to show off in front of your friends and this or your family and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, that's not what's happening. What I did was I gave you the same energy you gave me. You just can't handle it as well as I can handle it. So where you show your ass is where I'm going to hand it to you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or in the setting you show your ass is where I'm going to hand it to you.
Right. There's a time and place for everything.
It is. Yeah. And it is. But like I said, if you handed it to me in public, I'm gonna shoot it back to you.
Right.
Can't throw a rock and hide your hand. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard that saying before.
What?
I ain't never heard that saying before.
Oh,
you said you can't throw a rock and hide your hand?
Right.
Oh, I got
right.
it.
You sitting there shooting shots. Now you want to hide your hand like, oh, I ain't do nothing. Yeah. So when somebody come back at you, now you playing the victim.
Right.
Now, oh, everybody picking on me and this, that, and the other. But you was just chucking rocks as hard as you could. You know what I'm saying? So in that situation, yes, a friendship, you know what I'm saying? Now in a relationship, I behave. I do. And a lot of people don't think so. It's so funny because people get a wind of me and they be like, nah, she ain't.
I ain't gonna count because I didn't think. Yeah.
No, I behave. Let me tell you, first of all, if you paying bills, mortgages, and buying houses and cars and shit, I shut up. But when we get in that car,
I'll be talking again.
Boy, what?
I'll be talking again.
Let me tell you. You say, hey, let's go. Okay, all right. Well, because see, I'm gonna look at you. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna look at you. And if you give me that look, like bring your ass, because number one, in a relationship, I see the man as a protector or whatever. I don't know. And if I combat you in any kind of setting for something as simple as, hey, let's go, I don't know what you just saw.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, men are more vigilant than women.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong, being from Detroit, I'm very vigilant, head on the swivel.
Right.
But if I'm with a guy, and I have to correct that a little bit, a masculine guy, not an alpha, but a masculine guy, he's naturally a protector. He may have seen something that's unfolding, but I ain't seen it yet.
Right.
He say, hey, let's go.
Before it hit the fan.
Yeah. You know, now when we get in the car and I be like, you knew I wasn't ready. Cause I'm gonna say, I'm toxic. I'm gonna say my piece. You knew I wasn't ready to go. Yeah. You got me out here looking like an old chump and whoop.
And you look out your window and you see everybody scattering like roaches. And you like, oh.
But yeah, so in a relationship, no, you know, like when it comes to trying to, like, I'm not going to front off my spouse. Number one, I'm not going to do that because it opens the door to make people around you think that they can do it too. Right. Because what you're not going to do is come for mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm out here disrespecting them, you go think you can do the same thing. And that's not what you can do, because we're going to fight together. Right. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I don't break up couples fighting. If I see them on the street, you mess around, try to break it up, they both fighting.
Hey, what?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, who is you?
Right. But so it's one of those situations where, and you can get mad at them. So now your whole family mad at them. Y'all done made up 30 seconds later, but your whole family like, nah, you see that shit he pulled on you and such and such and such and such. So once again, what happens in your house
stays in
your house. You know what I'm saying? Like that goes to, I might talk some trash to, like, I probably will talk to my mom about a lot of stuff, but I ain't gonna tell her everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? She don't need to know everything, because my mother may have a different experience with a situation than I have. You know what I'm saying? So I may talk about this situation. When I go to my mama, her experience was completely bad. So she like, leave the nigga. Right. Leave him, walk away. But you know, it's not that seriousness. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious in my situation, but her situation was so bad that she gives that advice, being, you know, poor to me at the time, because it's not valuable at that time. You know what I'm saying? So it all of that weighs into me. So no, I would not. I would definitely not front my spouse off in any. Even in a business meeting. Like, so there are ways that, like, I can, you know, hey, I may text them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could be in a business meeting. I might text them. If we sit next to each other, 9 times out of 10, I might tap them. I may try to redirect, like, hey, can I add on to that? But I'm never going to be like, no, that was wrong. You should have, you know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe I said, or constructive criticism. Oh, maybe that'll work. But what if we add so and so and so and so? So at the end of the day, it still looked like we working together.
Y'all low key arguing professionally. You know what I'm saying? Y'all arguing without arguing. Right. Like, y'all know y'all arguing, but they don't know y'all arguing.
They don't know we arguing. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll be like, no, I think this will work, you know, this way and this, that, and the other. But, you know, if you add that one thing in, like the in-laws, because, you know, you got to take a stab at his mom and like the in-laws did that one time. You know what I'm saying? So now it's the guy real. Y'all know it's the guy real. Right. You know what I'm saying? But don't know about everybody else. Like, yeah, that works. So no, I don't think there is any situation to where fronting off your significant other is warranted. Like, in no situation.
I mean, new generation don't really think like that now.
I don't know what the hell
I would never do it.
At this point, they out there spooning their mans and switching clothes and shit. I wish my man would put on my goddamn heels.
Oh,
you ain't seen that where they be dancing in the what you call it, and then all of a sudden they switch clothes. Yeah, he got on her clothes, she got on his clothes. Bruh, put my clothes on if you want to. Put my clothes on if you want to. That's gonna be the outfit you walk out of my life in.
No.
Listen, it was God's will. All right. Enjoy them heels. They gonna hurt after about an hour and a half though. No. Yeah, nah. No, I don't think
the guys just did it. I'm pretty sure they talked about it and they made the video.
There's absolutely no reason that there's no conversation strong enough to be like, hey, let me put on your heels.
Yeah.
At that point, you have turned into a woman. Yeah.
It got to be a boundary.
Like, we homegirls now.
Yeah.
Like, no, we both need to go find a man. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not. It's not happening. So, but yeah, friends, yeah. Spouses, no. Now, boyfriend and girlfriend, when you dating, I feel like that's like that gray area, because there are times when some people don't know how to communicate, so they don't know anything but fronting off, or you know what I'm saying, and all of that. So I think it's a learning curve for me with boyfriend and girlfriend. It's one of those
learning something about somebody new.
Yeah, where you kind of got to establish like, hey, don't front me off in front of nobody. And I tell people that, like, listen, if we out, don't try to go off on me.
Yeah,
because I'm ignorant. Like, I'm really, really ignorant, and I feel attacked. So
I feel attacked right now.
I feel attacked.
I'm sorry.
Listen, and if I feel attacked, I'm like a cat in the corner, and you got a water hose. I'm coming out scratching. I am coming out scratching. But listen, I'm glad we was able to hit that topic. We probably could have talked about it a lot longer had we not got stuck on the DJ chewing the gum like he's still chewing right now. Yeah, I know it's in your teeth. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we're going to have a strict rule from here on out. No gum.
My bad.
No gum.
My bad.
He just went and bought that too, y'all.
It was so good.
It was so loud. Everybody else heard it was good too.
It was so good.
Okay, but look, so hey, we'll be right back here next week, every Friday, 12 noon. Bring you just different conversations, if you got some topics that you want to hear or talk about, or hear us Jones on, or you know a situation that's happened with you or somebody else and you want to get some other opinions about it, you can always hit us up in our DMs. Mine being Michael Melody on all across the board. Every social media is Michael Melody, MichaelMelodee. And DJ's is
313_raps. That's WRAPS.
Right. So you can hit us up in the DMs, or you could text us. I know it's a lot of people that's listening that got our phone number. Text us and give us some ideas or some things to talk about. We'll definitely talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll laugh at your pain.
Hey, I will. I know.
Crack up.
Hey, what?
DJ is smack at him.
Hey,
hey, we out. We'll get